So I'm coming to you from my living room so that there's a little bit more space for me to show you some of the tools that are super valuable in birth. Now I'm going to show you some of the basic ones that are helpful, and then if you check out the link in the What Does a Doula Do, I have a longer video where I show everything in my doula bag, which is like super helpful for you to know what doulas might have with them and also some things you can put in your own birthing bag. So let's get started. The first I want to be sure to cover is peanut ball. This ball is super amazingly helpful, and it is most helpful for when you are doing positions in labor where you have to lay down. And this can be for any reason, like you're tired and you need to rest, or just you have an epidural, or whatever it might be. Now the general way to use a peanut ball is you are going to extend your whatever your bottom leg is straight out, and then the peanut ball is going to go in between your legs to help keep your pelvis nice and open. So this keeps your pelvis open while you rest or while you have an epidural. There are other flexible ways that it can be used. For instance, if you want to use it to lean on, or if you want to use it if you're in a reclining position to keep your legs up and keep you in a semi-squatting position, it's helpful for that as well. Pretty much anything can use. I'm sorry for my dog. This though will be your most valuable tool. This is a yoga ball or an exercise ball or a birthing ball. It's all the same kind of ball. You can literally get one at Walmart for 20 bucks. Sometimes you can find people selling them online for even cheaper. Now there's several different things you can do with a birthing ball, biggest of which is sitting. So this can be used for bouncing to keep you mobile and keep you moving. It can be used for swaying from side to side or front to back to help increase mobility in your hips. You can lean forward, you can lean back on your partner behind you. So much flexibility with this ball. Other positions include being on the floor or on the bed and leaning up against the ball. And again, this lets you have a lot of mobility, whereas if you were just leaning on a chair or a bed, there would be less flexibility to do this. And some people use it where they will put it on a wall behind them to lean back against during contractions. I've not personally used it that way, but I have seen it done. Now remember, when it comes to the birthing ball, there's no right way to do it. Explore the space, experiment. A lot of hospitals will have at least exercise balls, some will have peanut balls, but I would recommend you talking to your provider and asking before birth comes, because if you want to borrow one from a friend or something like that, you'll need to know in advance, because once you get there, it's pretty much too late. And even like talk to your doula. I have these on hand that I can bring to births, so don't be afraid to ask. Something else that can be super helpful in labor and birth is to have reflexology tools. I have various different reflexology tools. These can be used on yourself, your partner can use them, and it can just be a general way to help you relax in between contractions, and also can be a way for you to be maybe distracted during contractions, give you something else to think about than just focusing on the intensity of the contraction. A super amazing tool is to have some sort of scarf. I purchased a traditional Mexican style rebozo that I can use with my clients. And scarves come in handy for a variety of reasons. They can be used to put over your head to block out light if you're not able to get the room as dim as you would like, can be wrapped around you for warmth. They can aid you when you are working with your partner. For instance, if they're trying to support you from behind. A lot of times lifting up on the belly during contractions or even in between contractions can be helpful, but depending on how you're sitting and how long his arms are or her arms are, it can be difficult to reach far enough to have optimal benefit. But with a rebozo, you can wrap it under your belly, and then they can have access to the ends to help pull gently and effectively. They can also be used for wrapping around something up high, for instance, a bedpost, and then you can use them to extend your arms so that you can do some light pulling. Something about holding your arms up and leaning back elongates your spine and helps in, mobility, basically. So I highly recommend finding a scarf that you like. It can be even extra beneficial if it's some scarf that you have or some small piece of fabric that you have that is significant for some reason, whether it's, a favorite or from your childhood or something like that. Any way to get that extra oxytocin, the better. Soon I'm going to have a video on different ways to use a rebozo scarf or using other scarves to aid in labor. Other tools that are super helpful. rice packs. These are really easy to make or purchase from a local artisan. They can be heated or cooled to put in different areas of your body that you're feeling tension or soreness. A lot of times pregnant moms like to have them on their lower back. Cool ones on the nape of the neck can help calm nausea, can help cool them off if they're extra hot, things like that. And then another thing I love is I have tennis balls inside a sock. And these I use for massaging and for counter pressure. It can be super awesome to add that extra strength to the counter pressure without wearing out your hands. A lot of times when you're in the hospital, it can be difficult to control the lighting environment. I recommend bringing twinkle lights or battery-powered tea lights. These can help make that soft, comforting environment that oftentimes hospital lighting doesn't allow for. One tool that I don't have to show because mine broke and I haven't replaced it yet is a hand fan. You can do like manual ones, like the opening fan that you fan yourself or someone fans you, or one of those electronic battery-powered little fans that blow on your face. Those can be really nice. The last birth tool I'm talking about will be lip balm, lotion. The last birth tool I'm talking about today is kind of a category of things. For instance, lip balm, breath mints, lotion, things that will make you physically comfortable when, you know, your mouth gets dry, or, you know, you're struggling with nausea, or your partner's massaging your back but rubbing the skin too hard. You know, like some lotion or massage oil is super beneficial for that. So be thinking about things like that that you might want to explore in labor. And that's it for this video. Again, make sure that you check out my doula unpacking bag video that's linked above in the What is a Doula section. And I can't wait to see you for the next video.